So I think Audible probably has one of the smartest churn prevention programs of any subscription I've ever been a part of. Go figure, it's Amazon. But I wanted to take you through it today because I think it's so interesting. Reason being, I've probably tried to end my Audible subscription like 3 to 4 times in the last 12 months. And each time I end up staying subscribed, choosing to stay subscribed, not because they're like twisting my arm to do it, but because, I decide to. And I kind of wanted to walk through what they do when it comes time to actually cancel your subscription. Because I think it's really smart. And I think a lot of other subscription brands, whether you sell e-commerce or SaaS or anything else, could take some like insights from this. So you log into your homepage in Audible, whether it's on your phone or whether it's on desktop. Right off the bat, what do you get hit with? So, good morning, Brian. You have 12 credits to spend. I know. I've got a lot of credits. Don't judge me. And then up at the top, you have a alert banner. Like, hey, 1 credit is expiring in 7 days. Each credit's good for any title in our collection. View your credit summary. So what are they doing here immediately when you log on is they're encouraging you to use their thing. They're saying, you've got 12 credits, like go ham, go download some stuff, start listening. And by the way, you've got a credit that's expiring in the next 7 days. So you should do that now, right? Like you should go take some action right now. So right before you even get to the point where you're going to cancel, they're like, hey, dummy, you haven't been on here and downloaded any audiobooks recently. Go take some action. But let's say you get to the point where you're like, you know what? I don't really need this. I'm not listening to as many audiobooks. And so you go to your account details. It reminds you what your membership has. And then here you've got 3 very easy options, right? So they're not trying to hide or make it difficult for you to take action to adjust your membership. I think this is really, really important as a subscription brand is that if it's really difficult to do the thing, like to switch your membership or pause or cancel, you're just going to piss people off and they're going to be more likely to cancel. There's like a lot of data on this. So make it really easy for people to adjust their membership, right? This is a great UX. But you'll notice that they have 3 different options. So A, I can either switch my membership if I want to. So find a plan that's more your speed. So you can switch to, a different annual plan. You can switch to a different monthly plan. So I could downgrade if I wanted. Looks like I'm currently on this $15 a month plan. Okay, so if I go back, so that's great. I can pause my membership, which if it loads, yeah, right. You can just pause it basically, right? So pause payments and access to benefits like new credits and including titles for 90 days, but keep the credits you currently have until they expire, right? This is really powerful. So pausing or canceling. I didn't consider this stuff and I just go to cancel. So you go to cancel, and then this is where they're really, really smart. And this is probably the thing that has kept me subscribed. Hey, need to pause your membership, take a break, keep listening so you can pause it. And then down here, this is the psychological trigger of loss aversion. Okay, you have 12 unused credits. Use your credits before you cancel. You'll use any credits you have at the end of your billing cycle if you cancel your membership. You can also pause or switch your membership instead to use them later. Right, so this is that loss aversion. I don't want to cancel and just like lose all of these credits that I've accumulated. So, a lot of people in this position, myself included, will start like, you know what? Like before I cancel, like why don't I do actually am interested in some of these books that they're featuring. Like why don't I go like download some books and like try to listen to them? Or, they'll say, you know what, like I'm not using it right now, but I don't want to lose all this stuff. So I'm going to pause instead. And then this is really this is how Audible probably keeps their churn rate so low because they're just layering in these psychological triggers, especially loss aversion, and then making it really, really easy to choose a different alternative to canceling that fits well. So what are some things if you are a e-commerce brand or you're another company that really wants to grow your MRR? There's a few things that you can do that you can tap into. So A, make it very easy and create other prominent options besides canceling. If somebody wants to adjust their membership, right, or their subscription, if canceling is your only option, your churn rate is going to be so much higher than if you just introduce the ability to skip, to pause, to adjust your timing, all of that stuff. And then maybe consider some sort of an accumulating credit or benefit strategy. And this could be something where members they get some sort of benefit for being a subscriber outside of maybe just like a discount on each order. So maybe it's store credit that accumulates. Maybe it's a access to something exclusive. Maybe it's a discount for all products in your store. It's a special collection. It's something that if they cancel it, they lose it. And that loss aversion oftentimes will be enough to convince people, hey, you know what? I'd rather keep that thing and stay subscribed than cancel and lose it. So the more valuable you can make that subscription, the stickier it's going to be. Let me know what you think. If you have you had the same experience? How many Audible credits do you have in your account? And if you're like me, what other subscription programs have you stayed subscribed to for way too long?